So I'm up here on my roof on a Saturday afternoon. I'm actually doing a bit of work, as you can see by the laptop, and I'm shooting this video for a reason, which is I really haven't done much work over the past couple of weeks, to be perfectly honest, and I kind of feel like working today, and it's a Saturday, so who cares? But here's the thing is, all right, I pay a lot of money to live in this place, right? I don't mean to sound like a douche, it's just the reality. And I have this big private rooftop and, ocean views, and I can sit up here and work. I typically stand actually at that table. And I have my gym sesh area here, and I love this spot because you can actually see all the sand and stuff. But what I want to point out is, look at this. There's a roof. That woman is out there sometimes. Nobody's ever there. These other roofs, there are a bunch of roofs around here. My next door neighbor, sometimes they're out here, which they've got this super nice roof here with it's all modern and all that shit. And then there's this big roof here, which almost never has anybody. And the reason I'm telling you all that is there's rarely anybody out here. I come up here every day. I'll do some of my work from up here. I do tend to do like my intense writing sessions downstairs in my office in my house. But it's interesting that people will make so much money, spend so much money to live in such a honestly pretty ridiculously expensive place. I just mean like Santa Monica, Venice area is very expensive, and the beach is 100 yards away, and barely anybody actually enjoys what it is that they're paying for because they have jobs or they have a business that they work in, not on, right? So many entrepreneurs that I know are slaves to the illusion of their own freedom. They think that they're free, but they work more than any employed person that I know. And on top of that, on top of all the work they do, when they're not working, they're thinking about work because they don't have the ability to shut off their mind. I don't have that. I had it in the past, I will say. I used to struggle with that. When I'm not working, I'm not sitting around worrying about work, thinking about work. I like that free time. Breakthroughs come from taking breaks. That's why break is in the word breakthrough. Yeah, it's cheesy, whatever. And part of the other reason why I wanted to record this is because when it comes to the things that you're deciding to work on, whether it's writing or it's, making videos or running traffic or whatever it is, get some nice loud planes here every once in a while. Whatever you work on in your business, you should focus on doing things that are not dependent upon your time for them to scale, right? Let's say I go and teach somebody how to make money online and they build a 1,000-person email list. They send an email every day to that list. They make, $500 per email. Now let's say they turn that list from 1,000 people to 10,000 people. Now every email they're making $5,000. Their work time doesn't change. It takes 10, 20 minutes to write the email, to send it to their list, and that's it. That's their day. That's what they do, right? There may be other things you're doing to drive traffic or to build a business, but the reality is your income is not dependent on increasing your time to make more money. And people don't focus on this. They focus on just making money for the sake of making money at any cost. And it's bullshit. Who gives a fuck if you're making a bunch of money if you don't have any time to do the things you enjoy? And here's the even cooler part. I love what I do. So not only is the work time I'm spending enjoyable, but the rest of my life is very enjoyable. And here's the biggest tip that I can give you. Plan your life, build your life, and then build your business around that life. People go about their whole days, their whole lives, scheduling in their work, right? Whether they're an employee, where they're told when to show up, when not to show up, whatever it is. If you're an entrepreneur, people, what do? They schedule their business calls, their meetings, the times that they write, that they work, that they do all this different shit. And frankly, it's a terrible way to live. Schedule your life. Go, hey, what do I want to do tomorrow? Okay, I go to the gym at 4 every day. I play tennis at 2 o'clock. I skateboard with, these are my own examples, I suppose. But, I skateboard with my dog every afternoon. I go out with friends. I have nice dinners. I do the things that matter to me. If I want to make videos, I have fun, I go on a trip, I put that first, and then I let my business schedule fall in between the fun in my life and the things that I like most. So it's a little windy, so I'll move here. But schedule your life, then put your business around it. Okay? If you don't know how to scale your income without putting in more time, You can go read my book at persuasionhitman.com, where I teach all the stuff that I've learned about selling, from selling over $100 million worth of stuff. It's a great starting point. You can check out the 1 Hour Workday is one of my programs. That's how I teach people how to build a business that only takes an hour a day or less to run. And if you don't want to check that shit out, just pay attention to your fucking life and realize that you have to put your life first, or your business or your job is going to run everything you do. And then you're going to have some fucking fancy rooftop that you never spend any time on. I'm a little bit passionate about this topic, I suppose. So, either way, focus on skills, developing skills that are not dependent on more time to make more money. If more time meant more money, everybody'd be fucking rich, because you could just go and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna put in more time, more work, whatever it is. It doesn't work. Hard work does not equal more money. More time does not equal more money. There are people who've made $1 million over the course of their lifetime, and people who've made $1 billion in a minute. There's no connection between time and money. Let go of it and learn how to build assets that don't take your time to make them make you more money.